We have an aerial view of the tornado damage for you from two different vantage points. What you're seeing here is footage sent to Smoky Bar News by our news partner, News Channel 5. And then coming up, we have acquired some drone footage of the damage. The Robertson County Emergency Management Agency, with officials from Springfield, were out assessing the damage for most of the day. Officials will be looking at a cost estimate for both private enterprise and damage to city infrastructure. As you can see, Helen Cotton sustained heavy damage. Kroger was damaged enough that they were not able to open up today. They say they're working diligently to get open as quickly as they possibly can. The AT&T store, Ascent, St. Thomas Urgent Care, and Jet's Pizza all sustained heavy damage. Jet's Pizza is all but gone. The Valvoline Instant Oil Change facility there on Memorial Boulevard was all but just totally destroyed. They will have to rebuild from scratch. The Kroger Fuel Center fared a little better, but it will need significant repairs before it can open as well. As you can see, cars in the Kroger parking lot were basically picked up and tossed around, some of them thrown into the ditch. I'm moving across the street to Holman Jewelers and Gentle Dental. That's Holman on the left and Gentle Dental on the right. As you can see, both of these businesses are just about totally destroyed. However, if you look at the neighborhood behind, for some reason, the tornadoes spared the homes. In a moment here, the helicopter is going to move back over to the Kroger parking lot and film over towards Holman Jewelers, zooming down to capture what's left of Jet's Pizza. As you can see, Jet's Pizza sustained heavy damage. Now back over to Holman Jewelers from another vantage point. As you can see, the roof was essentially ripped off of the structure. Smoky Bar News would like to thank News 5 for sharing this aerial footage with us. We will now move on to some drone footage that was submitted to Smoky Bar News that will capture things from a slightly different perspective. We start out with a good look at Kroger's roof. As you can see, it fared fairly well. The tornado was strong enough to rip off roofs and toss cars around like they were toys. Some of the cars were picked up by the tornado and tossed into the ditch on the outer edge of Kroger's parking lot, creating a nightmare for cleanup crews. It will likely be months or even a year before all of the damage is completely repaired. Now as we pan over, we'll get a look at what's left of the Valvoline Instant Oil Change facility. There's just about nothing left of that structure. Now we look over at Holman Jewelers and Gentle Dental. Both of those businesses will be closed for months, maybe even a year. And now from the top of Kroger, we will follow the tornado's path over to Helen Cotton. As you can see, most of that facility obliterated. Well, there you have it, Robertson County. Keep in mind that there will likely be infrastructural issues over the next days and weeks. This is a significant event to hit Springfield, and it will take time for crews to rebuild that infrastructure and restore things back to the way they used to be. However, for some of these businesses, it will likely be months or even a year before they're back fully operational.